From Hollywood, here's the game where knowledge is king and Lady Luck is queen. It's The Joker's Wild. And now, here's the host of the show, Bill Cullen.
Hello there. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, and welcome back to The Joker's Wild. We were in the middle of a game. Well, it wasn't quite the middle. We were like two-thirds of the way through or something like that when time was called. So right now, to get things started again, Charlie, if you would, bring back our players.
Bill, first our challenger. She's a fitness instructor whose interests include films and embroidery, Leslie Nesbitt. And our current champion is a student whose interests include tennis and body surfing. His winnings total in cash, $500, Pete Perryman. Here we are.
Hello, welcome back, Leslie.
Thank you, Bill.
Last time we found out you were a fitness instructor, and we all commented on the fact that you looked very fit, and I mean that in a pure, healthy sense of the word. But I'll ask you now, do you have anyone in the audience with you?
Yes, as a matter of fact, my parents are visiting, and they're here from Pennsylvania.
Would you raise your hands, please? There they are. Hi. That's Mom and Pop. What are Mom and Pop's names?
Yes, Grace and Jim.
That's a nice name. Good old Middle America. Pennsylvania is where I'm from. Where are they from in Pennsylvania?
Grew up in Indiana, Pennsylvania.
I know Indiana, Pennsylvania.
I thought you might.
Oh, I do indeed. I grew up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's the reason I'm so short. A little inside humor there. Pete, welcome back to you.
Thanks, Bill.
Pete, I know you have your whole family here with you.
Just about.
Pete has, you want to tell us who they are? Might as well meet the folks.
Well, sure. From left to right, I guess. I have Scott right there.
Hi, Scott.
Suzanne, my girlfriend. My friend Lenny, and my dear mother.
Okay, there's everybody. May I ask what your dear mother's name is?
Dorothy.
Well, we're very happy to have Dorothy and Jim and Grace with us, and Leslie and Pete, and Mike and Jim. And now we're going to show, and Frank and Charlie, we're going to show all of you our categories. They are Scrambled Cities. These are the ones we were working on yesterday. The World of Music, U.S. History, Unlikely Pairs, finally Stumpers, where you can earn double the amount of the spin. We'll tell you about that if and when it comes up. Those are questions were missed on a previous show. The scores, please. They are at this point. $300 for Pete, our champion, who has $500 to his credit, and $150 for Leslie. Leslie, you have the first spin. Good luck.
Great.
Joker, Scrambled Cities. Hey, that's a good That is a good spin, Leslie.
I'll try Scrambled Cities, though.
All right, now I'm going to step aside.
Excuse me, Bill.
Yes.
We need a money amount.
Oh, yes. For how much? I know that you will tell me. But
Yes, for 200.
For 200. Good. I figured you must go that way, or you'd want to go that way. Take a look at that. This is the visual. Unscramble the letters that you see up there to reveal the name of a southern city, which is one of the fastest growing metropolitan areas in the United States.
Florida.
No city we're looking for. And Pete, I'm going to give you a chance. City. Time is up. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
I had just talked, looking at the card here, I said, this is a difficult one. And it proved to be for Leslie, it proved to be for Pete, and it also, just so you feel better, when I saw the card originally, it proved to be for me, too. It is Orlando. Orlando, Florida. So you had the right state, but the wrong, not enough city, Leslie. So we are right where we were, 153. Pete, spin.
All righty.
Okay. Pete has U.S. History, World of Music, and Unlikely Pairs. And what would you like?
World of Music for 50.
This type of musical piece is performed at the beginning of an opera or symphony. Its name comes from the old French word meaning to open. What name is given to this musical intro, Pete?
The Overture?
Correct. The Overture is right, and you have 50 added to your 300 or 350. We'll be back at Joker's Wild and pick up our game in just a moment. Meantime, if you would, watch it. World of Music, U.S. History, and the Stumpers. What do you want to do?
U.S. History for 50.
Okay. One of the key events leading to the Civil War was an 1859 raid on an army arsenal in Harper's Ferry, Virginia. This raid was led by a famous abolitionist. For $50, he was John who?
Sherman?
No. And Pete, if you can tell me this abolitionist name, you pick up the 50. John?
Was it Clark?
Nope, John Brown. John Brown's body. lies a moldering in the grave. Pete, it's your spin.
All righty, let's do
Pete
some
has
jokers.
350. He's going to build it up by U.S. history, unlikely pairs, and another history question.
U.S. history for 100.
On May 10th, 1869, a golden spike was driven into the last railway tie at Promontory Point, thus completing the first transcontinental railway in America. Pete, in what state did this event take place?
Colorado.
No, it is not Colorado. Leslie, your shot.
Utah.
Utah's right. You pick up the $100, and that's a break for you, Leslie. Utah. So Leslie has 250 without spinning, and now she has a spin.
Great. Need those jokers.
She has Joker. Joker! U.S. history. Well,
Let's try U.S. history for 200.
this American lawyer and poet wrote the words for the Star-Spangled Banner while watching the British fleet bombard Baltimore's Fort McHenry. Oh, say, can you say this lawyer's last name for $200?
Keys.
Correct.
Bill?
Yes.
Excuse me, Bill. We cannot accept that answer.
I beg your pardon?
I'm afraid we cannot accept that answer.
I'm sorry, Judge. Could you tell me why, just so I can straighten it?
No, pass it on to the next contestant,
Okay,
please.
we will pass that along to you. We'll read it this way for you, Pete, all the way through. This American lawyer and poet wrote the words for the Star-Spangled Banner while watching the British fleet bombard Baltimore's Fort McHenry. Oh, say, can you say this lawyer's last name?
Key.
Key. Is that correct, Judge?
That is correct,
Okay,
Bill.
good enough. And that's a win for Pete. So congratulations to you, Pete, with $550. You pulled it out, and you have total winnings right now, 2 games, $1,050. Well, Pete, that's 2 in a row for you. The family here rooting.
Well, I must say I'm pleased.
And actually, what I now have heard from our judge, the reason was that Leslie said keys, the plural, and we have to accept it in its exact form and the first thing you say. So, Leslie, even though I didn't hear the yes, the judge, who wears earphones, he did. And, Leslie, we have for you some nice consolation prizes, and thank you for
Great.
coming
Thank
by.
you, Bill.
Okay, Pete. I'm going to give you an opportunity right now to win some money. You ready? Come
I'm
on
ready,
over.
Bill.
Devil's waiting for you. Second congratulations in a row for you, Pete.
Well, thanks, Bill.
Okay, you got your family and part of your family and some of your friends out there rooting. You can quit anytime you want, but I want to tell you what's in store for you. The $1,000 if you get all the way through, plus this prize.
Well, Pete will help you enjoy the end of a perfect meal with these 4 prizes. First, you'll top off dinner with one of these sumptuous desserts. Dessert of the month. Every month, a scrumptiously different dessert will arrive at your home. Each dessert is made to serve 12 and will be delivered in a reusable designer tin from Dessert of the Month. Then you'll eat your dessert from this lustrous china. Bernardo Limoges' 4-place setting of Artois dinnerware, elegant china enhanced by traditional design, interpreted for today's lifestyle from Bernardo Limoges. Next, you'll sip coffee perked in one of these fine cookware appliances. A West Bend hostess set including a versatile buffet server, keeps food warm and ready to serve, a stainless steel percolator and a slow cooker to double as a serving dish from West Bend. And finally, Pete, you'll love to linger over dessert when you're amid the beauty of this prize worth more than $2,600, this lavish dining suite. Charming solid oak Oaktown dining furniture by Keller. Hand-glazed glowing antique finish accents the beautiful country design of Oaktown by Keller. This dessert package is worth in cash and prizes over $4,600.
And I'll tell you right now, you have my best wishes that it doesn't happen to you again, because last time up you hit the devil first off, right?
I know.
All right, let's see what happens this time.
All righty.
His luck's going to change, I feel it. He has 100, he has 175, he has 2 1/4. You make up your mind.
I'll keep going, Bill.
Now we add to it 25, 275. That is a good spin. That's 525. Think about it.
I think I'm going to try it.
Okay. For 525, we add 625, $800. Yes, 800 up there. Now then, think about it. No rush.
I'm going to stop right there, Bill.
He's going to stop. He's going to stop and play it safe. That is your privilege.
That's my choice.
That's all right. It's not only your choice, it's your $800. If you want to hold your hand, I'm going to put these little, all right? Whole family going to count, and any casual acquaintances. Here's 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $800. Total winnings, $1,850 in 2 games in a row.
Thank you.
3 more to the car.
All right.
We'll be back here and pick it up in just a little while.
I'm ready.
We are ready to play again. Charlie, who's our next player?
Well, Bill, he's a farmer whose interests include crossword puzzles and motor homing. Al Crome.
Hello, Al.
Hi, Bill.
We're happy to have you here at Joker's Wild.
Thank you.
Tell me about your farm.
Oh, I've got a small family farm down near Fallbrook where I raise oranges and avocados.
Fallbrook, that's in California.
That's right.
And tell us about, you say it's a family farm. Tell us about your family.
Well, I've been married for 39 years, and I have 5 children, ages 10 to 38, and 6 grandchildren.
Wow, that's quite a range. Oranges and avocados aren't the only things you raise in Fallbrook, is it? How many acres, Al? You have oranges and avocados. How many acres is
There's
your...
21 acres down there.
And is that your living? I mean, that's a silly question. I mean, can you do enough on 21 acres to keep body and soul together?
Well, that and my wife working support me in the style I like to become a fellow.
Well, I want to talk to you after the show, Al, and see how you work that. That's a heck of an idea. Okay, Al and Pete, ready to start the game. Here are the categories we're going to be playing with in this one. Academy Awards, tourist spots, poetry, silly songs, and finally, how low will you go? There you bid on how little information you need in order to answer a question. Your opponent can then bid beneath you, so be careful with it. Natural triple, if either of you get 3 categories the same, right now we stop everything and immediately give you prizes worth a total of $2,950. That's fun.
All right.
Okay, Al Crome, we're going to let you start. Good luck to you.
Come on, Joker.
There's
Joker.
one, Academy Awards, and another one.
wow. Well, Academy is not my big scoring point, but I'll try it for $200.
Okay. You know, of course, you could have taken the Jokers off the board, but he's going to go for the 200 and try Academy Awards. Let's see what you do with this, Al. To TV fans, this actress was Phyllis on the Mary Tyler Moore Show. To movie fans, she is also the Oscar-winning performer from the 1971 film titled The Last Picture Show. For $200, Al, this multi-talented actress is Cloris who?
Leachman.
Leachman is the right answer. Hey! There you are. See there? Al said he wasn't good on Academy Awards, and he was. Pete, you have a spin coming.
All right.
Pete has Academy Awards and tourist spots in a 3-way split.
Tourist spots for 50.
You got it. Tourists in this American state might want to gaze at the majestic Teton Mountains near Jackson Hole or gawk at the unusual rock formations near the town of Casper. For $50, Pete, name this Rocky Mountain state.
Wyoming.
What else? You have $50. 200 for Al, 50 for Pete, and we'll be back to pick it up in just a little while. Stay with us. Coming right back. $50, and you have a spin coming.
Thank you. Let's have some jokers.
Let's see what Al comes up with. He's Joker for him. Tourist spots, and
Hey!
he's spinning all right.
I'll take tourist spots for $200, Bill.
I don't blame you. You're a wizard of a spinner, Al. Here comes another $200 question. This world-famous cathedral stands on an island in the Seine River, right in the heart of Paris. It is one of the finest examples of early Gothic architecture and took nearly 150 years to construct. For $200 additional, Al, name this famous cathedral.
Oh, I know that one, but...
I'm sorry, time's up, and I pass it over to Pete. If you can name the cathedral, you pick up the $200, Pete.
Notre Dame?
It is indeed Notre Dame. Cathedral of Notre Dame. Well, now that puts Pete in the lead, and Pete has a spin coming. So if you would, please, Pete.
All righty.
Pete cares how low will you go? Poetry and Joker to do with what he will, as he will.
I'll take poetry for 100, Bill.
You have poetry for 100. The poems Stomping by Woods on a Snowy Evening and Mending Wall are two famous works by this American. In 1961, his career reached a climax when he was asked to read one of his poems at the inauguration of President Kennedy. For $100, he was Robert who?
Frost.
Robert Frost, of course. $100 is yours. You're up to $350. Al, you got some tall work ahead of you.
Well, let's try the spinner then. Let's go Joker. Joker.
Silly song. Silly song. How low will you go?
I'll take silly songs for 100, Bill.
All right. In 1958, jukeboxes across the country were playing the silly song hit titled Splish Splash. This song was the first major recording success of this male vocalist. Al, for $100, he was Bobby who?
Darin.
Bobby Darin is right.
Hey!
Walden Robert Cassato. So, it's your spin, Pete.
All right, let's see some jokers.
Pete spins tourist spot. Joker. Joker. That's a good spin. That is a good spin. Well, what are you going to do? He asks foolishly.
I think I'll take tourist spots for 200.
Tourist spots for $200. If you succeed, it gives you the win and brings your winnings up pretty high. Now, if you miss it, then Al's going to get a crack at it. It would also be enough to give Al the win. So this is a big question. One of you better answer it. Tourist spots for a possible win for Pete. A friend tells you that he's going to do some scuba diving off the Cayman Islands, then sail a boat to Jamaica to shop for some bargains. For $200 in the game, name the large sea where these tourist islands are located for $2,400 total winnings.
The Pacific.
No. And Al, if you can, don't anybody help, please, this is important. If you can come up with a name, you win it. Now, name the large sea where the islands of Jamaica and Cayman are located for $200 in the game.
Would that be the Caribbean?
Yes, it would, and you have won the game, and you're the champion. What a switch. That was one of those very remarkable last-second switches that we had there. I thought Pete had it locked in, but at the last second, Al, congratulations. You're a winner, and you did a good job.
Thank you.
That's Al Crome, our farmer from Fallbrook, California. To you, Pete, we thank you for being here. You're a nice guy, and you were fun to work with. You have our thanks. You still have your family and your friends with you, and $1,850. Thank you, Pete.
Thank you.
Back here in just a moment. Right now, I got a word for you.
Kiefer's teacher in school suggested the Hooked on Phonics program for him. Hooked on Phonics really took him to the next step of wanting to be able to read and making it so he could do it. His teacher noticed right away a real difference in his reading. The program made it so he had a good time learning to read.
To the shed. No dogs.
Hooked on Phonics really did work for us.
Call now. See dramatic improvement in just 4 weeks or your money back. Call 1-800-ABCDEFG.
Introducing the Crest Extender, with gentle extender fibers to clean deep between teeth. The new Crest Extender.
In search of a new scent, Snuggle didn't settle until he found that clean, peaceful fresh that only comes after the rain falls down. Discover Fresh Rain Snuggle Fabric Softener.
Al, we're going to give you a chance before we go off. Right now, Charlie, if he goes all the way without hitting the devil, what's he have to win?
Well, Al, you'll be anything but blue when you cast your eyes on the deep blue colors that accompany these gifts. First, Al, the lady in your life will select her favorite shade of blue in these stunning fashions. Warren Z's assortment of women's fashions, classic looks designed for the woman on the go. A variety of styles will take you almost anywhere. Style and practicality from Warren Z. Then you'll have a gift to match this handsome sapphire ring. Gordon's Gentleman's Gemstone Ring, a genuine black star sapphire set in 14-karat gold. Fashion fit for today's man from Gordon's Jewelers. Next, your bedroom will be beautified by the Wedgwood blue colors of this fine bedding. This luxurious Crown Crafts bed ensemble features a country look with a trio of small-scale patterns in Wedgwood blue and ivory. Exciting fashions from Crown Crafts. And finally, Al, you'll see the most beautiful shade of blue, that of the deep blue sea, as you stroll the Pacific shores of magical Mazatlan. Where the Sierra Madres meet the Gulf of California lies magical Mazatlan, founded in the 1500s and now a popular beach resort. While there, you'll stay at the Holiday Inn Mazatlan, located on the beach with elegant rooms featuring in-room movies. Enjoy dining and dancing, water sports, or relaxing under the sun from Holiday Inn Mazatlan. This deep blue package is worth in cash and prizes over $3,400.
Okay, Al. Start in spinning. Stop when you want and take the money. Big money. Al's first spin. He got 50. He has 25. He has 75. And you want to spin on?
Well, I'm going to spin, Bill.
He's spinning on, and you have $150. Pull it again, Al, please. There you go. There they go. 150, 225, 325, 375. Good choice.
I'm going.
He's going on. 375. 575, 725, $800, I think. Let's wait for the total. 800. What do you want to do?
I'm going.
He's going at $800.
Let's go.
Last spin. Let's not see the devil. 100, 100, 200. Congratulations. You've got it all. $500 plus 1,200. Total winning of $1,700. What a job. You got the trip to Mazatlan. You have $4,100. And as we say goodbye, as we fade softly into the sunset, I want to say thank you, Al. Thank you. See you next time. And, Al, you got 1,200 big ones. Count along. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We had just moved into our new place. We didn't realize how much stuff we were going to need. But we both were working, and we thought, hey, we can handle this. And then Mike's company downsized.
Erica Fleming talks about the day she called Genus Credit Management.
So Mike's trying to find a new job. Meanwhile, all these bill collectors are calling us. It got so bad that a lawyer friend of Mike's said he was going to help us file for bankruptcy.
There's a place to call for help, and the service is free.
Genus Credit Management, this is Kent. How may I...
We don't make loans. Instead, we work with nearly 40,000 banks and other creditors to help you become debt-free.
We couldn't believe it. I mean, they got our payments down.
Yeah, way down.
Get all your bills together, then give us a call. In 30 minutes, we can lower your payments and start getting you out of debt.
Mike just had a really good interview. I think we're going to be okay.
Yeah, but I don't know what we'd have done if we hadn't called him.
Don't wait till things get bad. Call Genus Credit Management. It's not a loan. It's a way out of debt.
If you're a diabetic, I'm going to share a big secret with you. I found a way that you may be able to get your supplies at no cost. But wait, there's more. All your supplies come to your door when you need them, so there's no worry about running out.
Oh, good, honey. Your supplies are here.
If you have Medicare or private insurance, call Diabetic Supply of America today.
Hi, I'm calling about possibly getting my supplies at no cost.
With Diabetic Supply of America, you pay nothing up front. There's no worrying about insurance reimbursement, no trips to crowded pharmacies, no wasted hours filling out lengthy, confusing forms. Diabetic Supply of America is a registered Medicare provider and takes care of everything.
Yes, I have Medicare.
Call Diabetic Supply of America now.
And save time for the more important things in life.
You may be able to get diabetic supplies at no cost. Call Diabetic Supply of America today. 1-800-214-4965.
Up next on Game Show Network, play Card Sharks, followed by Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy!
The Joker's Wild is a Jack Barry and Dan Enright production.